HSBC presents CNBC TV 18's Future Female Forward, the Women's Collective, powered by Parity.
Welcome to the special episode of HSBC Presents CNBC TV 18 Future Female Forward, the Women's Collective. Today, we are shining a spotlight on the groundbreaking initiative that's redefining early career opportunities. HCLTech's TechBee program, aimed at empowering young talent. TechBee is creating direct pathways for students to step into the world of technology, financial independence, and career growth. This aligns seamlessly with our vision of Future Female Forward, championing initiatives that foster skill development, inclusivity, and economic empowerment for the next generation of women leaders. One of the most powerful expressions of this vision is TechBee, HCLTech's own work-integrated learning program that enables students to kickstart their tech careers right after school. In this exclusive episode, we'll explore how TechBee offers a unique platform to learn, grow, and thrive, paving the way for the next generation of women leaders at HCLTech.
This program helps us as a company identify diamonds across the country. There's so much of neutrality that we get to see enough and more women coming into the workforce. The government works with us very closely to help identify the right people, including girls who pass out of 12th standard into this program. There are barefoot counselors that we have, which try and help people navigate through the adolescence to adulthood that they typically require at this age, to when they get skilled, how they should pick up basis their own appetite, and beyond skilling, when they're really into the job, what further they should go through by way of mentorship as well. Traditionally, in our country, you need to have a degree to apply for a job. With TechBee, you don't need a degree. In fact, you should not have a degree to apply for a career within HCLTech. All that you require is be one of the eligible performers in your own board to apply for TechBee. Our partnerships that we have with higher education providers like BITS Pilani, IIT Guwahati, IIIT Kottayam, and so on. There are many others, Amity, Shastra, etc. Now, these help the student, the TechBee, try and have the right learning that is matching their progress in the career. This is a unique concept that is available only with us for the scale that we are as an organization. That's the uniqueness of this program. As time progresses, we get to see that the world is going to have a lot more Gen Zs, and soon in the next 10 years or so, you would have a lot more Gen Alphas. Now, it is very important that as an organization, from a talent planning standpoint, you have the people who are contemporaries of the age, of the current times, to be part of the workforce. We believe this is very well aligned with the organization's future direction in terms of talent landscape. That's Gen Z and TechBee.
So the TechBee program's idea was from Mr. Nadar himself in the year 2016, when he said, can we look at high school students and skill them to be role ready? So that's how the journey started. We took 1 year to architect the program, so we put the whole framework together. 2017 is when we rolled out. It was our first pilot. The intent was very clear. It was, let's catch young minds young and watch them grow. The focus was completely on how do we skill them for those entry-level job roles. And once they start working, how do we then get them into a mainstreaming concept through higher education? We've created something known as an adolescent to adult framework, so which is campus to corporate, but keeping in mind that we're taking high school grads and getting them ready to get into a corporate world. So we put together something known as a barefoot counselor, and these are basically listeners who are with the TechBee. So whenever a TechBee wants a listening ground, so they have these seasoned and trained barefoot counselors who are listening, helping them improve their performance, helping them overcome the entire overwhelmness of suddenly from school into a corporate environment. What we've done is, as part of the program itself, there are quite a bit what I call as micro technology components that we try to bring in. That is one. We are also ensuring that the fundamentals are very strong, so that once the foundation is strong, what we call as the primering, right? So if the primer is strong, then the ability to add any other paint on top of it becomes so much more easier. So by doing this, we are bringing in all the components, be it in artificial intelligence or data engineering. In 2018, when we were still piloting the TechBee program, it was in its early stages. So we brought in TechBees together and we gave them an idea. We said, you pick ideas that you want to do a project around. We equipped them to what we call as prototyping, so build small workable projects. What was very, very enlightening and heartwarming, as I keep saying, is that we had TechBees who came in to create a seed dispensing drone. And that's because they came from agricultural families and they saw that it was such a big challenge when you have large tracts of land and your parents have to, dispense seeds in the manual way. So they came up with seed dispensing drones, and we are talking like 2018. Today, drone, everybody knows, but this is like rewind, way ahead of times. So these are some very, very enlightening and heartwarming episodes of TechBees looking at the future much beyond what we would expect them to be, right? So that's the whole be curious, be aspiring, and think big minds that we're talking about.
Now let's hear from some of the young women who began their journeys with the TechBee program. Stories of courage, growth, and limitless possibilities.
I was drawn to TechBee program because it was really giving us opportunity to start our IT sector career at the early age without following that basic college route.
After 12, there are a lot of college applications I look for, but this was something which got me like a hands-on working experience is something we would get, being in the corporate, live in the middle of the industry, seeing how things work.
The unique blend of technical training and on-the-job experience was something that impressed me. Getting the opportunity to complete my graduation from top universities like MIT, BITS Pilani, Shastra while working with HCLTech was a game changer for me.
So at HCLTech, the biggest learning for me was the adaptability and the problem-solving skills. The program trained us in the basic modules of technical skills, which were really enhancing our confidence, which was boosting our confidence and made us face the clients and real-world problems.
Being a TechBee, I have to manage both education, my undergraduation, and the work. So how one should manage time and prosper and come out successful is something we have been striving for and a biggest key takeaway.
We went through stimulated learning approach where we were given real-time scenarios to work on. So we have collaboratively worked with our team members to find a common goal. It was engaging and interactive, which gave us the approach to handle the real-time scenarios, and it also helped me gain the problem-solving skills.
The TechBee program not only equips young women with critical technical skills, but also gives them the platform to excel. These success stories reflect the very essence of HCLTech's commitment to diversity and the future of work. At HSBC presents CNBC TV18 Future Female Forward, the Women's Collective, we are dedicated to celebrating initiatives that uplift women and drive meaningful conversations to bridge the gender gap in leadership. Together, let's continue championing the next generation of women in tech and beyond.
HSBC presents CNBC TV 18's Future Female Forward, the Women's Collective, powered by Parity.